Welcome to He Said, She Said, the show where we discuss various life issues and different relationship topics. I'm your host, T, and
I'm Quita.
how y'all doing today?
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Got a good one for y'all.
Yeah, we got a pretty good one.
Yeah.
We ain't throw it out to all of you this time because we got other people on some surveys
Yeah, we got some
this week,
surveys.
so we pressure y'all this week, but we on y'all next week.
Yeah, I mean, y'all gonna always,
During this week, for the next week show, we want your
yeah,
comments. We
y'all
want
gonna
your
always be able to
comments.
contribute no matter what. Even if it's on the old show, if you got something to say, go ahead, just put your comment in, because we still be checking out. So.
Right. And again, like you saying, once we do the show, while you watching, if you got a comment, put that comment in.
Yeah, go ahead, just put it in.
Put that comment in. And sometimes you all know that we go over the
Previous
previous
one, yeah.
episode. So yeah, if it's something in here and I can tell, oh, this person they felt a certain kind of way about this, then I'm definitely going to talk about it when we start the next show.
Yeah, we gonna for sure recap that.
Right, yeah.
Cause we know y'all like messy.
Yeah,
Hey, people be having problems.
you're so silly. So who went first last time? Was it me or you? I think it was you. You went first last time because you had all those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had all those guys. All the guys, the guys be on it. I gotta keep seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta keep seeing it. But anyway,
you know what they gonna say.
This week our topic is: would you be in a relationship with someone who didn't want to work? And I say elaborate. So would you, man or woman, want to be in a relationship with someone who didn't want to work? This person don't want to work. All right. So this is my first one. This is coming from a 50-year-old. All my people are in this generation this time. Everybody in this generation this time. 50s. But yeah, everybody in their 50s.
Okay.
So this is a 50-year-old female. She said, "No, I need help."
I like that answer.
She said, Straight to the point. Straight to the point.
She said, elaborate on what?
Yeah,
I need help.
I need help. I need help. There's no way in the world. Me and you can't even have nothing. You said you don't have no job.
What are we even talking about?
Okay, he looking at her back.
What are we even talking about?
Looking at her back because she
already stopped talking.
Quick as it came out of his mouth, she was already walking.
What?
She already started walking.
Like on a cartoon, you see the little lines, like the little dust.
Right.
Yeah, she done dipped on them quick.
Quick. As soon as he said something about not having no job. But you know what though?
I
ain't even gonna lie. I can feel her though in a sense, like it ain't even gotta be no long drawn out thing. Especially if you realize it right from the jump that somebody may not have a job.
Come on, man.
Like I met I guess this guy met me or whatever. Yeah, whatever. He met me. I met at this place I was at one time. And the long and short of it, by the end of the day, when he come over, where I was at this place, he come over and say, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute or whatever?" And I get on up from the people I was with, and I go and I talk with them. At the end of the day, we was having a decent conversation. No, I ain't gonna lie, but he finished it on up with saying, "How would I feel about basically dating a professional bum?" That's what he said. What? And he could have been truly joking, but I didn't take it as a joke.
What?
He said he a professional bum. And he was dressed nice. He don't look bad. But I guess he's saying, hey, I ain't working no job or whatever. Like I just get around here and I hustle around or whatever. This is what he was saying. And I basically let him know I wouldn't date a person I wouldn't because I feel like nothing about our lives.
They don't coincide at all.
They don't. So I let him know right then and there. I didn't know, and he was saying it kind of like a generalized statement. But to me, I feel like a lot of generalized statements that people make generally be about them.
Yo.
It generally be about them. So I do understand what she said because when he said it, it was just like,
I'm not gonna lie.
We even have to continue to. And he probably could be a very nice guy, but I'm saying, as far as trying to talk to me,
no, for sure.
We don't need to go out on dates.
I'm not even gonna lie though. Like I like truly commend that person, that guy. I do. I really commend on his honesty. Like if that really,
Yeah.
if he
Well,
was,
that's good because you let me know up front.
you feel me? He's telling you,
Then I
and now
can
you
make
have
my
the
choice.
option.
Yeah, I can make my choice.
Because like if you still talk to this man after he told you within 30 minutes of y'all talking, 15 minutes, that he was a professional bum, and you still talking to him, it's like there's nothing that you can't never tell me. Like you can't tell me he plays.
He told you from the jump that he was a professional bum.
You can't tell me nothing about this.
Yeah, he told you he was a professional bum.
He told you in the first 20, 30 minutes of y'all talking, he was a professional.
Yeah, he was a professional bum. That's what he said.
At being a bum.
And I was like, instantly, it's like my brain turned off. Like, my brain turned off. It did. It turned off. And I mean, and it ain't even like he was nice. He wasn't rude at all. None of that. I'm not even saying that. It's just that
when has that ever
that
had
wasn't
anything
nothing.
to do with being
that was nothing that I needed to entertain. I couldn't entertain it.
That ain't got nothing to do with
being
entertain
broke. I couldn't even entertain it. So.
I know a lot of nice broke people.
So that was that on that. So, this 50-year-old female, I'm in agreement with you.
Oh, for sure.
I'm in agreement with you.
Yeah, so, that's basically what we just said.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
And we agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. So next, I have a 50-year-old woman. She said no, she couldn't date someone who didn't have a job. I mean, who didn't want to work. Because there's a difference. Let me say that. I'm not seeing somebody that don't have a job right now because they could possibly be in between jobs because of whatever that happened. You know what I'm saying? You don't got your place done got they downsizing.
Yeah, that's different.
And so now they letting letting go so many people. Mm-hmm. And you happen to fall in that so many people group. I know about that. That happens.
Yeah, that happens.
Okay, I hear it happen. So that's not what I'm saying. Somebody that's in between jobs, because being in between mean that it's a this side and a that side. You came from this side, now you right here, and you gonna get over here on the other side. I ain't got no problem with that. Really. Cool with that, yeah. I'm saying somebody that they don't want to work.
Yeah,
they don't want to work. They don't. Them in work is like you done cuss them out or something.
Yeah.
So she said no, because then we have no way of planning our future. Okay. She said this also puts the financial burden on one person, which will begin several arguments. So she's saying it's always going to be an argument.
Right.
It's always going to be an argument about something in regards to finances and, finances, just in regards to finances, life even in general. Because even certain choices that a person may want to make, from buying items to traveling to your transportation to where you want to live,
to what you want to eat,
to what you want to eat. Period. All this stuff. You gonna mess around and keep on getting into it with a person who got all these opinions that ain't contributing. It's like, to me, it seems like you kind of should, your opinion should kind of mostly always be mine.
Your opinion don't matter.
It should always be mine.
Whatever my opinion is your opinion.
That's your opinion.
You don't have an opinion.
Saying, if you somebody that don't want to work.
Yeah, you don't have an opinion.
That's what I'm thinking.
People who don't have jobs don't get opinions.
You know what I'm saying?
When they don't want to work.
So I feel like that's where the arguments come in. Because they keep trying to have an opinion. It's something that don't have nothing to do with their
how are you talking about how we spending money and you don't make no money?
You don't make no money. I'm just
this don't even make sense.
It don't make no sense. So then she went on to say, in this time of life, both individuals should see that it takes two to live happily and comfortably. Okay, so in this time of life, both individuals should see that where it takes time. I mean, it takes two to live happily and comfortably, and I agree with her.
Right.
I agree with her, because then that means one person in that relationship don't have to work themselves like a dog.
Exactly.
You don't have to work yourself like a dog. You do your part, I do my part, and especially if y'all both reside in the same house. Same resident, y'all can thrive, because in whatever agreement that y'all done came up with, y'all splitting whatever finances or bills to whatever degree, even if it's a 70-30 or this or that. The fact that if the man was doing the 70, okay, I'm just saying, and the one was doing the 30.
Well, let's just say, or vice versa, if the man was doing the 30.
Okay.
Let's say the man was doing the 30. The woman doing the 70.
However it is, that person, if they was off on their own, they'll be doing 100. They'll be doing 100.
So that's why I feel like.
So that 30%, I still get to save in my life. Plus, I'm sure he had extra money that was beyond 100 because the 100 I'm talking about
that's
as far
just my
as
bills and stuff.
I'm saying your bills and your regular living. Now I only got to do 70% of it. That 30%, I can take that and be saving it or doing whatever, and investing it or even traveling sometime or whatever it is I want to do.
Like really, as a man, if you really contribute to one of these single women, I'm talking about a real independent, strong woman. Right? If you contribute, all you gotta do is like 12%.
Don't listen to him.
Listen.
Don't listen to him.
That's like a little 401k.
No.
If she putting 12% in her 401k, she gonna be lit after 20, 30 years. That's so much money.
What you say? So if you just leave it, give it, taking enough off her back, where she can put in her 12%.
Let her put her 12% to the side. That's all she needs.
This boy is crazy. All you need. This boy is crazy.
People is setting up their retirements off of 12%. What are you talking about?
I know what you're saying, but he gonna do more than 12%, whoever he is.
Or she gonna do more than 12%?
Yes, both people should be doing more than 12%.
Right.
But I'm saying
but
that.
You're right though. I mean 50-50.
50-50. Even there's a lot of women that'll probably be like, she or whatever. They'll be saying that, oh yeah, you go get Quita. If you want 50-50, I'll go 50-50 damn near with somebody. Me, especially if we literally like on the same, if we're on the same level, or if they even a little bit below them. But if they making an astronomical amount of money beyond what I'm making, I'm not doing 50. Because I don't see where you even would want as a man really care about or want me to do 50. Yeah. I can't see no man that I really like to go on and settle down with. You shouldn't want me doing that. And you making all this hell of a money.
I mean, because at the end of the day,
you don't need me to do that. Don't be taking my money like that. Allow me.
No. What that goes back to is what I was saying. I don't know, probably a couple shows ago when I was saying like what men and women require from each other.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like just historically, you know what I'm saying, or traditionally, that's one of the things that women required from men, like, you know what I'm saying, for a man to provide. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you are a man in these times where providing for a woman is not necessarily feasible for the average male, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all both need to be doing something.
Yeah.
For y'all to be able to provide for y'all family or whatever y'all gonna do.
Because if we just thinking about it flat out from the economy standpoint.
From the economy and how it's just going.
I'm telling you.
It's not really feasible.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not really live the type of life if you got a certain standard of life you want to live on.
It's hard.
The best way to do it is
for both of y'all to be working.
It's for both of y'all to be working.
You see what I'm saying? So if it's not feasible for the average male to foot the bill for him and his family, his girlfriend, whatever.
Wife or whatever.
But if you can do that, if it's possible,
right?
I don't really see no man being like, oh well, you got a job too. You got to go half on these. Like, to me, that don't even make sense.
Right.
That don't even make sense. Like I can pay. I'm paying my own. If you wasn't here, I would be living in the same type of house, driving the same type of car. I'm gonna pay all of it by myself.
Yeah,
I'm paying all by myself.
Listen, I got another example on something like that. Probably about, I don't know, however many years ago, I was dating this guy, and this particular time when I dated this guy, he wanted me to move in with him.
Okay.
This man wanted me to give up my place, and he wanted me to move in with him.
Man, you got kids.
Okay, he had a beautiful. Y'all was already grown.
Don't matter.
I said y'all already grown.
Don't matter.
So, however, whatever.
I do anything. Listen, I got kids.
Listen. This man had a nice looking house. Okay, nice looking place. He living in it by himself. So it's not like he don't have a room. He even already told me the space does. He see I have a lot of stuff. This man have a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. He see this the space, and he had let me know that this you can have this whole area, this whole space as far as with all the stuff that you have, this and that. And this man said that, oh, I know that you working where you working at. You know what I'm saying? Just like how he had been working wherever he was working at. Mm-hmm. So he knew that I'm making decent whatever money. So he know that I can afford whatever. But this man said to me to basically, all you got to do is, if I was giving $800 a month or something like that. Mm-hmm. If I was giving $800 a month, Do you understand how much money I could be stacking? If I was only giving $800, somebody probably be like, $800 ain't a lot of money. If anybody happen to be watching this, you say, he gonna ask up for 800. What is she bragging about that? No. 800 is no money. That's not no money.
$200 a week.
You hear me? That's less than one paycheck in a sense, depending on whatever life you're in. But what I'm just saying is, this man, that if I would have went on and took that route, I could have saved like 75% of my money every month, because he paying all of the bills in this house, because it's already, like you said, where he live at. It's all whatever. And I guess he already done did his little numbers, and he see that this $850 will help my life out.
Listen to this.
I didn't go for it, even though that would have worked out.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, because that just wasn't what I was trying to do. But just seeing it from the standpoint, the offer was a good offer.
Crazy.
The offer was a good offer.
$800 ain't nothing but, what's that, $9,600 in a year that I'm contributing to you?
Contributing to this household. Contributing to this household.
So we ain't got to talk about how much money you can save. Just think about how much money you can make.
Right.
And then just take basically $10,000 off.
Right.
And that's what you're going to be working with. That's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy.
All my money that I'm making,
whatever you make,
all year round,
you just take $10,000 off, and then and everything else I get to keep.
When I
That's
say,
what he said,
listen, look, y'all.
Yeah,
I got all this. I'm one of them. These ones that got all of this, independent whatever going on. So I didn't, go on and do it. But don't think that my brain didn't say,
that's crazy.
Like
what
really, really for real. If you was somebody else, or maybe I don't know, maybe life was tight enough or something. Yeah. I probably would have took him up on the offer, because that was cheap.
Tell him I come stay
over there. You can't even get you a 1-bedroom apartment or nothing good, not in no really decent neighborhood or nothing for no $800.
No, you can't get nothing for $800.
You cannot.
I literally just said that today on Facebook.
You cannot.
Like I wish I could pay. I said $875. I said I remember I was paying $875 a couple. Well, not a couple. In a couple like it, but like it's about maybe 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah.
9 some years ago, I was paying for that townhouse, and it's like I think I was like $875 or $895 or something like that. But I'm like, I wish I could go back to paying that. Like, and at the time, I felt like that was high. That was the highest I had ever paid to stay somewhere. Right. Like, ooh, this is high.
Like $875.
I thought I was doing something like, ooh, this high. Like, let me go ahead and pay.
But nowadays, you'll be glad. You'll be glad.
Man, you give me that $875,
you'll be glad.
Dancing.
You'll be glad. All right. So now I'm going on to the next question. Thank you to this one woman's response. I liked it. It was good. You see, I agree. You see, I agree with it. But however, the next is a 50-year-old female or woman. She said she could not be with someone who did not want to add to what we should be building. So basically, I guess this is where we at in life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody kind of should be there. You know what I mean? Even if you're in your 30s, you should be there, because you should be thinking about how I'm gonna be with somebody who I can't build with. But you still just coming up from 20s and this and that. So you probably just a lot of people be just starting to even kind of realize it. So, but at
this age, kind of be just realizing that they want to build for themselves.
You know what I'm
saying?
Let
alone build with
another person, something. But at this point, we already done had numerous relationships, marriages, raising kids, this and the other, and it's just like flat out.
And
we already know where we want to be or what we want.
Y'all already done been through enough.
Yes,
of building yourself up. So it's like, look, I can't be with nobody that's not trying to contribute to what I'm already, because I don't got 30, 40 more years to keep on doing it. Like, if you're going to come over here, you got to be trying to
come over here right.
Come over here right and help accelerate whatever I got going on.
Help me level up because wherever I'm at, literally,
this
right
is
here,
what I'm trying to be better.
What I'm saying is, wherever I'm at currently in my life, like right now, with what I have, I was able to get all of it right here myself.
By myself.
And if you can't help me get something better than what I can get by myself,
there's no point. It's a waste of time.
We ain't doing that, fella.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that, fella.
I'm not 20.
We ain't doing that, fella. Not far as from no relationship standpoint. We ain't doing that, fella.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so then she went on to say, been there, done that. Okay, so that's just like what I was saying. That's she right on it, and I hadn't even read that line yet. She said it puts all the responsibility of finances in one person or on one person and makes the relationship vulnerable to fights about money and whose money it is. We already said that.
You know money.
Okay, you know what money is, but people act like they don't understand when they get a chance to keep on spending somebody else's money.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, in this day and age, it will be hard to convince me to stay with someone that will not be an asset to the relationship by not working toward financial goals and building a life. Okay?
Right.
Okay, I love it. Both y'all put them together well. You put this answer together very well because it just explain all of this is the 4 things, sir.
Mm-hmm.
4 things, sir, that don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to work. This is the reason why I can't date you. And I guess nice meet you or whatever. And
I'm not even gonna lie. Being a full grown man that don't want to work is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Like being a full grown woman that don't want to work.
It's ridiculous.
But like being a full grown man that don't want to work is crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because I'm gonna say it. Always done said it to y'all. Said it from if I'm saying it from a spiritual perspective. I always would say the Lord know we need finances to live.
Come on, man.
The Lord know that. Okay, that is in the Bible. They talk about finances whether it was no green paper, whether it was green paper or whatever or not. They financed bills. Trading cattle, trading bags of grain, potatoes, or whatever barter system, but it was still a form of payment.
You had to pay how you weigh now.
You had to pay.
Come on now.
You had to pay. So it's like, come on.
That's insane. Like,
come on.
And it's like, people always say, like, oh, I'll pay anything to go back to being a kid and all this and all that. And it's like, I do miss like certain things about childhood. Like it was fun. It was like, you know what I'm saying, a great time in life. Like being outside in the summertime, having fun, playing with your friends, going down south, doing all that swimming, all this different stuff, all these different memories you got, having your little girlfriend. It's great, right? Being grown is so much better. I get to do whatever I want to do.
Yes.
Like I don't care what nobody says.
And whatever choices get made for me,
I make them. I make my own choices.
I make them.
As a kid, you know how many times I said I can't stand this. You in the room crying about to flip out because someone ain't going. It could be about dinner,
right?
About what you eat tonight, just anything.
Right.
What you doing for your birthday? What you got to wear today? How you about to get your hair cut? Anything. Right. I don't have to worry about none of that.
Right.
Anything I want to do, anywhere I want to go, anything I want to wear, however I want to eat, whatever. If I want to stay up till 3 days from now, if I never want to go to sleep again, guess what? I can't.
I can't. Yeah.
And can't nobody tell me I can't.
Excuse me, yes.
Can't nobody tell me I can't. So it's like, I don't know, like to be a grown man and not want to work.
Yeah.
So you could be able to do what you want to do.
What you say, you can't understand it.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. That's
ridiculous.
Crazy to me.
It's ridiculous because
that's crazy.
Again.
That blows my mind.
Anybody that's an adult should full well know.
Any adult, exactly.
Anybody that's an adult should full well know that they're going to have to be generating some money some kind of way to be able to just live their life, even if they don't have any kids. Okay, to just you, me.
Just yourself.
Just for us, before we even get to extending it out to others, just us. We need money to be able to live. Unless you just really don't give a doggone about how you going to live, there's no way in the world that any person should not be out here doing something to make themselves their own, have their own source of income. And it's back to, I'm going to go all the way back to how I was raised. I'm sure so many people heard this. My grandma used to always say, I want to check with my own name on it.
Period.
My grandma used to say that. I want to check with my name on it. Okay? Period. Even if for whatever it is. I need a check coming in that's saying Takita Bell name on it.
Period.
So then I know that in this situation, just number one in my life, I got to say so. But if I'm trying to have something with somebody else, I'm going to have a say so.
Period.
I'm going to have a say so because I'm bringing money into this situation as well.
You're about to just be able to just tell me what's going to happen.
Yeah, but also things I want to do in my life. Because I bring money in. Things I want to do that this is what I want to do.
Nobody's better tell me no.
I can go on and do it because I make my own money. I make my own money. Once I done made sure I done did my part, as in this household too, then the rest of this is my money.
My money.
This is my money. I ain't got to be saying, can I get so and so? Do you think you know we got enough in the budget?
Yeah, I sound like Color Purple or something. No, what's going on? That sound like some old school. But I wish.
Look, okay, I'm going on to the next
Yeah,
one.
my bad.
Okay, no, that's okay. So we now the next one, last but not least, we have a 53-year-old female, and she said no. If you capable of working, you should. So again, it's just going back.
That's true.
To what we said. If you capable of working, you should be doing something.
That's true.
You should be doing something. Okay, whatever it is. There's so many things out here to do. You can figure out something.
Like I don't understand why you wouldn't be working.
Yeah, you can figure out something.
At this stage in life, like you almost got to be one of them people that's in a wheelchair that got that little thing that come up that you got to blow in to make it go. You almost for real. You almost
not be working.
Could not be working.
What you say? Because nowadays they got jobs out here for everybody.
They got a job for everybody right now.
They got jobs out here for everybody.
You can make money doing anything right now. Like it's so crazy.
Yes.
It is so crazy. Like you can literally make a job out of anything.
Right, you can.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a time right now.
I don't know what's going on in this generation or in this world. Like it's amazing. Right. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's
listen. Nowadays they say it's more like just young people younger than you, like people that's becoming millionaires.
Yeah, for sure.
Before the age of 30, it's kids.
It's kids 18 years and under.
And this and that with the way this world is nowadays.
Millionaires.
And they millionaires because of all these different
stuff
ways that you can make money nowadays. It's like wow, where the only way you would think about being a millionaire and stuff like that in the past would be, being a star, being, some singer, some like whatever, that, or you were just born from some wealthy family automatically. But people just becoming millionaires just like this.
It's just happening.
They doing it like this nowadays. So guys, y'all can get out here.
It's just happening.
Y'all can get out here. Ladies, y'all can get out here. Y'all can make and all these work from home jobs.
That's what I'm saying.
They got all these computer. They got all these work from home jobs.
If you ain't blowing that little thing to make your wheelchair roll, you should have a job. You can have a job. I'm not playing.
You crazy. See, going on to your guy question. You crazy.
Am I tripping?
He right though. You're right.
Them the only people that got a real excuse.
Because even if you couldn't go out, because like you said, if you were in this wheelchair, but now you can talk regularly, you up like
whatever. You
can be sitting right at your house. But I'm saying you can be sitting right at your house with that little headset on or whatever
on the computer,
working from home,
doing whatever. They
never having to leave the comforts of your home.
They pay people to do Audible. Read or whatever.
Yes, like, yes.
You can get that. That could be, and that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
In that wheelchair, that could be your job. Just sitting here, just doing your audio.
Yes,
if you got a nice speaker voice,
reading the books and recording this stuff so it can go on those different things.
You ain't got to be doing nothing else.
Right.
You can make thousands of dollars.
You're right.
A month reading books.
Because they need that done.
They need these type of things done. So what I'm saying is,
so it's all kinds of jobs.
If you don't have a job.
You just don't want one.
You just don't want a job, and there's something wrong with you.
You just don't
need some help.
He's so silly. Okay.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into these mail answers. So, all right. We got a couple long ones here.
So again, y'all remember this topic is, would you be in a relationship with someone who didn't want to work?
Who didn't want to work.
Elaborate. This person
not
does
who
not.
Don't got a job.
Now somebody that just don't have a job right now. Somebody that do not. It's like
Okay. So first of all, we got 47-year-old male. He said many factors are involved when it comes to choosing to be in a relationship with someone who didn't work. I'm more of a traditional value man. Depending on the quality, character, and the woman's way of viewing a man in general, meaning how respectful, trustworthiness, industriousness, not materialistic, a money saver, etc., all of these different things. Those qualities need to be observed first by men. In my opinion, in the dating period before the relationship gets serious. If those traits are not there, based on how they were raised, to value those traits. Run away. Laugh out loud. So he said the second factor is, are small children involved?
Right.
Is she not working for the benefit of raising the children? Again, a traditional value. That's a dignified value, especially now in this day and age with the violence and propaganda and agenda of this world. So I don't know. Both of those kind of is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just listed. He's somebody that he is a man that literally has values and know he has them.
Yeah,
he know he has them.
It seems like he don't mind.
He don't mind if a woman don't work. It's just that if it's going by his value or his belief system, what is acceptable
reason?
What is an acceptable reason
for you to not
be working? If you fall in the galleys of this type of stuff, by all means, because you not working is actually probably benefiting us, helpful to us, or whatever.
It's helping our children. This is
helpful. What you're doing, if you're doing this, so I don't mind going out here making the money.
If you're not working and you out here got us in debt, you spending up all our money, you doing whatever you doing, you want to shop all day, you want to do whatever you doing. Our kids failing in school, all of this.
You never cooking.
You
ain't
not cooking.
Hey, you ain't doing nothing.
Nah, that's a different situation.
Then it's like, no, you gotta go to
work.
Ahead
and get a job or something.
You can get on up.
You go ahead and get a job.
Go get you something to do.
You need something else to do.
Go get you something to do.
For real, because this ain't it.
This ain't it. Because it definitely ain't working for me.
Yeah, it ain't working. But like, if you got all of those values, like stuff is you making it easier for me and our family.
And your work that you doing. You doing it.
Yeah, you feel me?
You doing
it. Because we're not going to sit up here and act like
you're doing
being a homemaker is not a job.
Yeah, it's a job.
That's a big job.
That's a big job.
Very important job.
Yeah, and if you take it seriously, it's a job being for real that be busier a lot of times than that person that's leaving out of the house. Because you have your responsibilities are kind of like endless.
It's nonstop.
Yeah.
I mean, and especially if you don't have a good structure. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got some little structure to it, it can be a little easier. You know what I'm saying? Because you got stuff kind of set up. But it's like you got your little routine. But like when stuff just be all willy-nilly, you got all these kids or whatever, and it's just, you're going to feel like you just running around, ripping and running all day. You're going to feel like you ripping and running all day. Overwhelmed, for sure. Because it's like every time I look up, it's something. It's because y'all ain't got no schedule. Y'all ain't got no structure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all had some more structure in y'all house, you wouldn't probably feel as overwhelmed by what's going on. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, life is life.
Right.
Like I got to get up every day and go to work at 8:00 or whatever. You got to get up. The kids got to be to school at the same time every day. They get out at the same time every day. We got to eat every day. This is all the same stuff. So you could have planned for this yesterday, the day before yesterday, a week ago. All of this stuff is all of the same stuff.
Different things that you can do that make, if you was that at-home person, that
can make it
easier on you.
You can make it easier.
That can make it easier and make it where you literally like, I ain't never bought to mess this situation.
I ain't gonna mess this up.
I ain't gonna mess this up.
All I gotta do is whoop. And he paying all the bills.
And he paying all the bills. He doing it and making sure that we got everything
and we good. Need. And we just took a trip.
Do you hear me? And me and the kids, everybody be clean up here.
We clean.
We got a comfy place.
You feel me?
Or whatever. Hey,
it works.
So he doing his and I'm doing that. Man, I wish I could have had something that would have been acceptable to me as far as acceptable for me to be able to go home. Yeah. I will go on stay home. He got it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
he
work.
got it.
I'm gonna go ahead and chill.
You know what I'm saying? Baby. And he'll be so glad I stayed at home.
Exactly.
He'll be so glad I stayed because all the stuff will be right.
It's gonna be right.
All the stuff will be right. So
he's gonna earn that boy's drawers.
No, I ain't gonna be doing all that. He is crazy. I ain't gonna do all that.
Yes, she
but
is.
It's gonna be
earn that boy's socks. What you mean? You already
I don't my socks.
But him though.
But him
he
gonna
put
them drawers. Socks on just like
getting them drawers ironed up. I like my drawers creased up. Iron these drawers up.
Listen, y'all. He likes to have jokes. That's his next thing. We're gonna be probably having a show, having him do a comedy since he has so many damn jokes. Right. That's wrong.
Yeah. So he say third, what type of job she wants to work? With a question mark, basically. So he said, men, husbands, nature is to be a provider. They provide. Women, wives, they're a helper for their husband, a support, a nurturer for her children. And then he said, great topic. I have more on this, but that's it for now. Oh, wow. Might have to bring you in, son.
Right.
So you got more on this?
He said, yeah, boy, that was he broke it down, y'all hear it, in 3 steps.
Yeah.
Three steps.
He was almost Drew Hill.
Yeah, you so silly. You so silly.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, we definitely appreciate it.
It was very good, thorough.
Very well thought out, very well spoken.
Yeah. So you know
point across.
Yeah, and he know what he wants.
Yeah, you know what you're trying to say.
He know what's acceptable to him or not.
Okay, so now we got a 58-year-old male. He said, absolutely not. The women must be motivated to work and bring something to the table. I'm not saying I'm looking for 50-50, but be sure you can take the ownership of being a helpmate.
I know that's right. He's saying what you're saying.
It's very simple.
Yes, because how you want to be in something with somebody and then you want somebody to just literally not
take care of you.
Because I'm with you, this is your responsibility to take care of me. That's what you asking somebody to sign up to be in a relationship with you and you supposed to be a partner or a mate, and you ain't being a partner or a mate.
These women, what I done noticed, and I don't know where they get it. I mean, I do know where they get it from. They get it from their mamas.
Crazy.
They get it from their mamas and their aunties and them. Listen. Let me tell you something. These women, I heard it so many times over the years. I know you have too, where women will say, if you laying down with a man, he should be doing X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And it's like, okay. So if you laying down with a man, he should be doing this, that. Whoa. But it's like, what are you doing?
You said, what's your this, that, whoa.
Right, whoa. Because if you're this, that, it's the laying down, it sounds to me like you're selling sex. Right? And if you're a prostitute, then just say that.
Right.
And we can go ahead and get this out the way.
Right. And then you don't even have to live here.
You don't even have to live here at all.
You don't have to live here.
You have to be around. You have to do nothing.
Come do your
time. I will hand you your couple dollars, whatever you feel like you're worth.
I ain't even got to be paying extra food. Do I got to feed you? You ain't got to be using my extra water. You don't got to be using my extra gas. You don't got to be using none of my extra stuff. I can really get a savings. I can get a savings if you be clear.
You feel me? Because in real life, I can do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you here. You know what I'm saying? I don't need. Come on now.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Right.
So it's like, if you're selling sex, say that. Just say that. Don't sit up here and say any man you laying down with should be doing this and doing that. No, say you're selling sex, and then we can find out a price, and I'll tell you if I want to pay it or not.
You crazy. But I feel like you're about right. Because my thing is, again, I feel like it's a natural thought in my mind that pretty much any real man, you know what I'm saying? Any real man that if he got his stuff together, if he doing, if he already got all his stuff locked down the way it should, if his money is pretty decent, and this and that, and he's deciding that he wants to share his life with somebody else and say, I want to share my life with you. Any man that's doing that, to me, already don't even really mind doing for you, being there for you. Okay? But
I know I'm gonna have to do that anyway.
Yes, but I feel like they be more, or they should be more prone to be helpful to you when they see that. Damn, she don't need me. She don't need nothing.
When I see you don't need me, now I'm trying to find my place.
She don't need me. She don't need nothing from me. She got this. She got it all locked down, this and that. I feel like that'll make a guy pretty much more want to do, because they trying to prove to you their significance or their worth in your life. They trying to prove it. You see what I'm saying?
My significance in your life.
Yeah, so it ain't even really hard for them to even do these things for you.
It's way easier.
Because they know plain as day that really for real, if I didn't do none of this stuff,
she'll be okay.
She gonna be okay. She gonna most likely do it herself if that's something that she want to do.
Because it's a difference between helping somebody and taking care of somebody.
That's right. It is definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got to just take care of you, it's like, what is this? Like, you don't do nothing.
I can go adopt a kid or get something like that.
I'll get a dog.
Or something.
What Coco at?
What Coco at?
I'll get a dog.
What you say? What Coco at? Coco doing everything.
You feel?
Coco doing everything. Coco was doing lashes last week.
You hear me? I'll get Coco. That's what we talk about.
Right.
I don't need no pets.
Right. I know that's right. And that's what you're trying to be.
You're trying to be a pet.
Right. It's totally dependent. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, these pets, I'm revisiting this stage of life, and this is my first time ever having a pet without them. Okay. Without my kids, and I guess I ain't think that part all the way through. You know, even though my baby is pretty decent, but Baby, be days I don't feel like being bothered.
Okay.
I'm just being real. And this is my first time having a pet. And if a person gonna be being like a pet, for real, you can get the hell on. Because a pet is a job.
At least this pet is an actual pet.
At least that pet is an actual pet.
You can't be a pet that's talking back and saying
stuff. If I'm gonna take care of pet, I might as well take care of real pet.
Using up my groceries, so you can't be that type of
pet. She only eat one kind of food. One kind of food. She only eat one kind of food. Yeah. She got her little snacks. And she drink water. Yeah. That's way more simpler than dealing with a human pet.
And you want Starbucks. We can't do that.
That's way more better than dealing with a human pet. So if you want to be a pet, you gotta go somewhere else. Because pets is a lot of work. I'm here to tell y'all, it's a lot of work.
The pets be wanting them $500 wigs and stuff. Y'all crazy.
No, Coco, once every 6 weeks for $60. Okay, $60. They do my baby on
that. The pets be wanting their nails done and their hair done.
No, they charge me $5 to grind her nails now. You see what I'm saying? He said nails. You see what I'm saying? I can say something, everything with my pet. Way cheaper.
Human pets, wow. I'm tell you that
right Way cheaper. So get a pet if the person don't want to work. If that's what you feel like, if you just feel like you want to take care of somebody and do some extra work.
Get a fish.
Don't get a goldfish. Every time I got the one, it died within the day. Every time. And I bet them all of the stuff too. Now y'all curious? All that stuff. We get everything, little toys to go down in it, different stuff, and every time.
Fish die every day.
Every time. Every time. Look, we on course, but every time. So don't get a goldfish for a pet.
Yeah, not a goldfish. Get not a silver one.
Yeah, get something else. Yeah, ask them about the lifespan and things like that.
The goldfish only lasts 24 hours.
Right. And don't overfeed it.
Don't do that
because that'll kill it too. They probably was killing it, but they already weak. Them goldfish weak.
Yeah, they is.
Those some weak little fish.
Not they weak.
Something. I think they just out here for the other fish to feed on.
Oh Lord.
I think they just out here for the other fish to feed on.
Like some minnows.
Yeah, I think that's what they are. Everything in life serves purpose, and I think that's the purpose.
That's what they is.
They food.
They pets.
They food. Go on, read your next one. They food. Because they definitely behave like food. And what food have to do? Be dead for you to eat it if it's meat. So they're going on and die right quick. Now realizing
that's not even
you're not out in the ocean.
In the wild, they don't even eat their food when it's dead. They eat it raw.
You don't have to just go on and die because they're going to eat you anyway. They want to see you swim.
That's crazy.
Go.
All right, man. Anyway, so get off of her.
Right.
Obviously, she don't know nothing about the life of a goldfish. So we gonna
know about it. It was short.
Lifespan is extremely short.
Short. Come on.
34-year-old male. Honestly, it depends on what they got going for themselves. If not a 9 to 5, now to answer the question, no, I will not tolerate a woman wanting to just live off of me and not work or make a living for herself and have her own money to make us as a unit. If the woman chooses not to work, but is entrepreneurial with a business or service that makes her income that is acceptable for me as long as it's meeting our life requirements. But also, as a man, I'm going to provide most of the things we need, but every man needs that strong woman with assurance by his side.
Right.
Teamwork, make the dream work.
Good answer.
Very, very, very good.
Yeah, this is a 34-year-old male. And that's a good answer.
And it sounds like
that's good.
Because, like, okay, we had a 58 and a 47-year-old, right? And they both had, like, I'm not even gonna say similar because the 47-year-old kind of was saying like he don't mind her not working as long as she is justified, basically.
Yes, and
not wanting to work. You know what I'm saying? Something that's traditional, type of stuff. Whatever. Yes. Okay, boom. And then we got this 58-year-old male that's basically saying, look, you got to at least be trying to go, you know what I'm saying, 70-30. And you got to be 50-50, but you got to be contributing something.
Yeah, I need to know you bringing something.
I need to know you bringing something to the table.
Yeah.
Right. But it sounded like the 47-year-old male was kind of saying that also, like, look, you need to be, if you're not doing it for a reason, then you need to be bringing somebody
you need to be working. Yeah.
I ain't saying you got to be doing 50-50 because he never said nothing about that.
Yeah.
But he did make it seem like, okay, look, you can't just be doing nothing.
Yeah.
If you're not doing something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Totally.
So I heard that, but neither one of them said what this 34-year-old male is saying. And he brought in the other aspect, which is the entrepreneurial and in that service lane, right?
Right.
Which I'm not sure how I want to look at that, because in a sense that is a job and that is a person working, because you work for yourself. That's a lot of times more than working.
And that's what he's saying. He's saying if she entrepreneurial,
you feel me?
And she is an entrepreneurial woman that's out here, you know, she ain't going to no regular
job.
that's
making an income that's acceptable. But basically, he's making it seem like not punching a clock is like what the question is about. And that's kind of what the question is saying. But it's like, in general, it's like, if you don't have a job, let's just say if you do stocks.
I'm saying, what I hear
what I'm saying is, let's just say you do stocks.
Okay.
Let's say you do stocks and you don't go to work every day.
Okay.
But you make $1,000, $1,500 a week off of doing your stocks.
That's right.
Right? But you're only doing it 30 minutes a day. You just get up and you just day trading for however long, whatever. Whatever you
money.
But you make $1,500 a week.
Money.
Doing that, right?
You making money. What you need to go to job?
Right.
Oh,
am I about to sit up here and say, you don't got no job, you need to get up and go to work?
Yeah, and that's what he's saying.
Right, but I'm saying.
That's what he's saying to me.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like.
That's what he's saying. He's saying, if she's doing,
that is what he's saying. Yeah.
She ain't leaving out going to no job, but she has this whatever entrepreneurial type of different thing that generates money that is acceptable.
Right.
And he say no amount.
He just said acceptable amount.
The amount that's going.
I feel like that is
that
a
you
job.
can help me out. I feel like that's a job.
That's a job.
That you can help me out and put some ease.
I feel like that is a job. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, only reason why I'm saying that is because like I feel like he brought that up because of what's going on in our generation. That's basically what I was trying to get to.
Okay.
I feel like this is more of a generational thing, because with him being a 34-year-old male, that's a lot of what's going on
in y'all
with our generation. A lot of these women, men and women, they out here working for themselves. Yeah. A lot of people, they just trying to see what they can do.
Yes, they are.
They just trying it. You know what I'm saying?
This is a big entrepreneurial age here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this time, a big entrepreneurial time.
They don't want to work no job. They don't want to punch nobody's clock, which I can't blame nobody. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame nobody that don't want to be overworked and underpaid. You know what I'm saying?
I can't blame nobody who don't feel like having somebody hovering over them.
I can't blame nobody that don't want to be micromanaged.
Yes, you can't.
I can't blame you. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's like, this is the generation for that. And I noticed that, you know what I'm saying, he said that out of the three, or, you know what I'm saying, well, four, I got another answer here. But out of the three answers so far, he is one of the people that just said, like, look, if you're doing something else outside of that, I don't even care if you have a job. You could be doing hair, doing nails.
Whatever.
You could be selling
Mary Kay,
whatever.
Whatever.
You could be, whatever. You could be making knitting little bracelets and selling it on the internet. I don't care what you do. If you're making enough money to be able to contribute to whatever our cause is, Uber, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
If you're doing whatever and it's contributing to our cause, you could be selling feet pics on the internet.
Right. Who?
Feet pics.
Feet. You say feet, feet. Look, that's funny. I just heard something like that. I just heard something like that just yesterday.
They do that.
Wow, that's
weird
world. This is a weird world.
Way more
I'll take a picture of my foot and send it to them if they got the right price. It's a foot. It's a foot. It's a foot. Y'all paying for feet? I keep my toes.
Whatever. She like to joke too, y'all. She like to tell jokes too. We gonna have a show. We have a whole show.
Y'all paying money for feet?
A whole comedy show. And she to open the act. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, you talking about they paying for feet? That's an easy picture.
They got a whole.
And they ain't gonna know that is my foot.
That's what they want to know. They want to see your face out there too.
I want to see my face.
They want to see your face too, so you can know.
If you wanted a face pic, you should ask for a face pic.
So they can know who feet it is.
You don't need to know. All you need to imagine, you can put your own face on it. That's what you do. You put your own.
I don't know how it works.
You like your feet so much.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can just sit there and imagine whoever you want.
I don't know.
You can imagine Beyonce. Okay. You can imagine Halle Berry. Whoever. I just want to stick my foot up there. Wow. I'm gonna stick my foot up here on this table.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
It's ways to make money. That's what he just said.
Basically,
each person should be doing something
Somebody
to
can
generate
make
some
money.
funds. Okay, you can generate some funds.
Make some money.
Look, I'm about to send.
So you better go look into these feet pics.
So somebody about to see some Quita feet. I'm just
chill
saying.
out, man. That's where it started right there, man.
Look, they say you're supposed to have multiple streams of income.
Now you out here selling feet pics.
Yep, that's another stream. That's another stream.
All right, then we got 33-year-old male. He said, no, that's lazy to me. Very plain, very simple, straight to the point, and I agree. That is lazy, because why is it that you don't want to work no job? Right. Don't make no sense.
Right.
Get yourself up, go do something. Let's get something done. Let's help each other. Let's build, because when I get 65 or whatever age it is that they saying that how old is it when we get to retire and all this now? When I get to that age, I don't want to be
81. Let me stop.
That's probably what it's going to be when we get up there. They're going to raise it up again.
Going to work you to the end.
To the end till you die.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get up to that age and I'm supposed to be retiring and now all of a sudden I'm at Walgreens or somewhere at Walmart checking your receipt.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the person at the door checking your receipt.
But I feel like, again, that comes back to like the whole thing.
No knock on the people at the door checking the receipt.
Yeah, no not. I'm just
saying.
But he's just saying when he gets to the age, he don't. That's not where he want to be.
That's not what I want for my life.
In his life.
That's not what
and I'm going back to, if we talking about having a partnership with somebody to ensure that when you get to a certain age, you don't have to be out here doing something now that you don't want to do to generate extra money or whatever. Mm-hmm. I feel like the two people, when they come together, like they saying, we supposed to be trying to plan for the future. We supposed to be trying to build. We supposed to be doing this, and because it's a we, our, us when it's two people.
Exactly.
Okay, a we, our, us. If we gonna generate money, then we can now build the type of life.
Exactly.
If we both are bringing money
we can both into
this situation, and don't no one person have to be overworked or wore out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use like when I was in my second marriage. My husband used to work a lot. He used to like to work 14, 16 hours a day because they let people do doubles. He would work Saturday, Sunday, all the time. And this was like in the first couple of years, our relationship. He was working, like before we got married, he was working a lot. And then once we got married, he was still doing it. But I had to tell him, like, scale back. I want him, especially once I got into the job where I am now. So this was back, now I got in this job back in 99. And so I was telling him, I don't want you working as much as you working. I didn't want my husband working as much as he was working, because when do we have time to be my husband as far as being my mate, not just the provider in this house? I want to go out. I want to do stuff. We used to like to dress up. We used to like to go dance and stuff like that. But it was like, and when we went, we always had a nice time, but we couldn't hardly go. A lot of times since he worked so much. And I let him know, you don't have to. You don't have to work like that because you have a mate.
Right.
You got a partner. I'm bringing money in here too. So you do know, and I had to convince him basically to do this because he was a working person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He used to always say he'd been working since he was 11, 12 years old, doing the paper route and stuff like that. This was in that time. Yeah, doing it. So he always had been working. So that's what he knew to do, and he didn't mind doing it. But I had to remind him, you have a partner.
You don't gotta do that no more.
So you can actually enjoy your life. You have a partner. We have kids in here. We have kids. We want to go on vacations. We want to go to the show. We want to go out to dinner. We want to go bowling. We want to go skating.
The movies, y'all.
The show.
That's the movies.
Whatever.
The movie theater.
Oh, that's the movies? That's what y'all call it there? That's the show.
I just wanted to, because I know you had said program last time.
But I'm saying the show. Yeah, the movies.
The movies.
Oh, okay, yeah, because programs is the stuff we watch.
TV show.
That's what we watch on TV.
Right. And our show is the movies. I'm just throwing that out there so y'all know.
Look, he be trying to do me like
I'm not doing.
He's doing full old lady, but that's okay.
Listen, I'm trying to help the
viewers, thank you for just my translator.
Yeah, I want to help y'all be able to keep up with the conversation. Right. I like the show. What's the show?
Okay, but however,
the show with the joke. Look, they ain't know what we talking about.
Look, he just likes to crack jokes, but okay. I'm glad he got it clear for y'all. I'm talking about the movies. Okay.
Bowling.
Okay. But I wanted to do stuff with our family. And I let my husband know that no, I don't want you working that much. You have a partner. He had a partner for real. But then, before we wrap this up, because we at the end, another example I want to give. Many years ago, someone I knew, this woman did not want to work. She was somebody that did not want to work. She did not want to work. And she would talk to me, and she was telling me that she's younger than me. And she would tell me, Quita, in the Bible, it's the women, they say the woman don't have to work. The man's supposed to provide. She used to tell me stuff like this. And I'm not saying it ain't in the Bible, but we ain't living in biblical times. And I used to have to say this. What are you talking about? Stop. I mean, yes, you trying to take this too literally. But you're only taking it literally on a lopsided thing.
Right,
because while you were saying, I don't want to work no job. Me and my husband, whoever, they should be taking care of
everything you ain't supposed to be doing.
But you ain't doing none of the stuff you're supposed to be doing. You're not taking care of the house. You're not doing none of the womanly type of things. You're not cleaning up the house. You don't want to cook. You don't want to do none of this stuff. Or you think that, like how you just said, you think that just laying on your back and being there to be available to lay on your back, that's your payment. That's what you felt like. And I mean, it was literally because the wife is just, you ain't number one, you ain't even the wife.
You ain't even the wife.
You're not a wife, okay? But the way you talking, if I was any guy, I wouldn't have even made you my wife.
Never.
Because, she kept on going on this biblical, and this was back in the day, like 20 years ago. But, and I like to think, I know that her thought process has changed now. But baby, when I say was serious about it, was serious. It was for years. It was for years not wanting to work because she felt like the Bible say I don't have to work. He have to work and he have to take care of me. But she did not want to hold up her end of what the one was supposed to do. And I don't care. That was ridiculous. And I used to say to her too, should no woman want their man to have to work himself to death.
Period.
You shouldn't want that for if you really love this man and this is your partner, your mate, you want to be with, you shouldn't want him just wearing himself out so bad that you can't really enjoy him.
I'm about to say, when he come back to you, he should be able to be intact for you to be able to enjoy him.
So you can be able to enjoy him, enjoy having life with him. So I used to always tell her, I don't want my man working like no dog.
That don't make no sense.
I don't want my man working like no dog. He don't have time for me if he's doing that.
Come on, man.
Well,
but anyway,
so
that was a good story time.
Yeah. It's good.
It was a good show today. We had a good little show.
Yeah, that was a good topic.
Great topic.
That was a good topic. We could have went on and on and on. That was a good topic. But
so we appreciate everybody for all y'all comments.
Thank you all for your comments.
We appreciate the surveys that everybody been turning in. Anybody that turned in the survey?
Yes. Anybody y'all reached out to survey? Thank you so much.
Yes,
okay. Yes. Every comment is always appreciated. It's needed and appreciated.
Yes.
All right. So, if you all like this show, we'd like you to share it. If you're not subscribed to the subscribe to the show. Make sure you subscribe. Push that subscribe button. Push that little bell. Turn on your notifications, so then you can be able to get every show. If you're not caught up on the shows, we're on episode 8. Okay. So if you haven't watched 8 shows of He Said, She Said, then get caught up. And we thank you all for sticking with us, and we'll catch y'all on next time.
All right now.
All right.